Belize is an English-speaking country on the mainland of Central America and is bordered on the east by the Caribbean Sea. Belize is also a member of the Caribbean community and shares many of the same customs as its Caribbean cousins. The country has a population of about 350,000 people with some 100,000 employed. Its land area is 8,866 square miles, which includes 266 square miles of islands. Belize is home to the second longest barrier reef in the world, dense rainforests, an extensive cave system, and was the center of the Mayan Empire.
With the cooperation of retailers, investors, traders, producers, and other non-governmental organizations, the World Wildlife Fund has helped facilitate ASC certification among dedicated shrimp farmers in Belize.
In 2014, with the support of Compete Caribbean, IDH, and WWF, 8 farms were prepared for compliance with the international standard of ASC.
It would have been virtually impossible to see this achieved in Belize were it not for them. Their interventions have been material, have been concrete in terms of financially, and making the expertise available to the local industry. The World Wildlife Fund, I will always be grateful for, because they have been, to me, the greatest agent of change in what has happened in Belize. They have been the impetus, they have served as an important conduit for those other agents who could have participated with us in a meaningful way. Certification under the Aquaculture Stewardship Council standards is not cheap. I will say that definitively. And it would not have been possible were it not for those other actors who joined us in making it possible.
Shrimp farmers become ASC certified because it's great for the environment and it's good for business.
After 10 years, we can say we did it. The farmers are certified, they are in compliance with the standards, the environment is better, there are less pollution. International markets can source responsible shrimp from Belize, and the country can be recognized as one of the countries with the highest percentage of national production certified under the highest standards that currently exist in the market.
Shrimp farms abound along the coast. Unfortunately, when shrimp are not grown correctly, it threatens the environment. Effluents and pollution disrupt critical reef ecosystems and water systems. Sustainable sourcing efforts in Belize have demonstrated that shrimp farmers have the power to protect natural resources.
What has happened now, especially with the certification and with some of the farms that did not have sedimentation effluent treatment ponds, all the farms now have these in place, so we've been able to reduce our effluents, and we've now become the example.
Shrimp, a key economic contributor to coastal communities.
The role of the Belize Shrimp Growers Association has had a very large impact on the southern part of Belize. We are one of the major employers. We employ over 1,200 people in the southern part of the country. We are also the largest employers of women, especially single mothers in the south. And these women primarily work in our processing facilities.
Belize's 8 certified shrimp farms produced nearly 16 million pounds of shrimp in 2014. That's 90% of the country's shrimp production, making Belize perhaps the country with the largest percentage of national production ASC certified.
A decision was made for us to move collectively, to operate as a cluster, to see the certification not only of one farm, but the lion's share of the industry's production. And therefore, it is the reason why we can say today that 90% plus of Belize's production would have been certified under the Aquaculture Stewardship Council.
Belize's Great Barrier Reef now enjoys the benefits afforded by ASC certified shrimp farming. Seagrass beds are back in Placencia Lagoon. Nutrients in effluents are lower than national and international standards. Our farm shrimp now are produced in a responsible way, and shrimp growers make huge contributions to the health of our reef and ecosystem.
Well, the mangrove is a key element of our effluent strategy. It's essential and it's very key to maintain the high quality of the water in the lagoon. Of course, we are treating our effluents. We do never discharge anything that is above the standards, but the capacity of the mangroves to polish those effluents is key, and for that reason, we not only protect the mangrove, but we try to plant and replant mangroves wherever we can, including in our ponds.
Great benefits also accrue to our producers, retailers, wholesalers, restaurants, our countries, and the world.
What has been personally rewarding is the fact that we can measure, we can now manage in a meaningful way because we can measure our progress. We can see how we're progressing, and that's because of the fact that the system that the ASC advocates, their standards are metrics based. You can know how you're performing against those standards. In fact, internally, I will share the story that we've created our own audit checklist internally to ensure that we can randomly see how our system is performing. It's not a matter of preparing because the auditor is coming. It's a matter of making compliance a lifestyle.
Well, for BAL, being certified is bringing first a huge recognition on the efforts that we've been doing at BAL from the very onset of the project in the 90s. We've always been focusing on the environmental side, and with those certifications we are finally getting the reward and the certificate that will allow us to market it on the international place at first. Then the ASC certification in particular has really opened new opportunities for us on the market.
I see the certificate as acknowledging that we have made progress. But for me, it's a journey that continues. We must continuously seek to improve the way we do things, to ensure that we are acting in a socially responsible way, and to ensure that all of our activities are done in a sustainable manner. It's a journey, it's not an event.